Okay, welcome to a new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. I'm Nate, and if you watch my show, you're in my corner. um, so today's episode is a pre-fight for UFC 257 Poirier versus McGregor for essentially a top contendership in the lightweight division for the UFC title. You got former interim UFC lightweight champ Dustin Poirier against two-division champ in the UFC, Conor McGregor. And yeah, this is a pre-fight rundown of the main card with predictions, so let's get started. So, to kick off the main card, in the middleweight division, we have Andrew Sanchez versus Mahmoud Muradov. And yeah, I think Andrew Sanchez will win. I think a win by knockout. I'll say second round knockout. Sanchez has heavy hands, and you know when you look at who Sanchez lost to, he's lost to the top guys essentially. I mean, you know, Anthony Smith and so forth. You know, he's beat a lot of the more kind of mid-tier guys in the UFC, and so I think Muradov he can deal with, and I think this is a winnable fight for Andrew Sanchez, and I think he gets it done. His experience will help him out in this fight. And now Muradov has more fights, but high-level competition goes to Sanchez in terms of experience, and so I think Sanchez that will play a factor, and he will get it done second round knockout. Then we have in a women's strawweight bout Marina Rodriguez from the Contender Series versus Amanda Ribas. I'm going to go with Amanda Ribas here. I think Marina Rodriguez is tough. I think she's going to be a contender in the near future. But I think this is going to be Amanda Ribas' night. I think Ribas can win by decision. She can win by submission. And I'll say she wins by decision here. I'll say second round submission. Then in the women's flyweight division, we have Jessica Eye versus Joanne Calderwood. I went back and forth on this one, but I'm going to go with Jessica Eye. I think this fight stays standing, and I think Jessica Eye gets it done. And I think she gets it done probably second or third round knockout. I'll say third round knockout here. I just think Jessica Eye is hungry for another win, and her back's against the wall again, and I think she knows it. Not so much as her career on the line, but you know her ranking is on the line, and you know wanting to move up and really get to that belt again is driving her. Not to say that Joanne Calderwood doesn't want to be champ too, but I just think Jessica Eye will be able to deal with the striking of Joanne Calderwood and avoid any ground attack of Joanne Calderwood, and maybe even take her down, but I don't see this fight going to the ground. I could be wrong, but I think Jessica Eye wins like third round knockout. Then in the co-main event in the lightweight division, we have Dan Hangman Hooker versus former Bellator lightweight champ, multiple Bellator lightweight champ Michael Chandler. Now, originally I wanted Michael Chandler on this one, but I think the height and reach advantage of Dan Hooker and the takedown defense of Dan Hooker is going to be a factor, and it's going to be a problem for Michael Chandler, and so I think Dan Hooker gets it done, and I think he knocks out Michael Chandler. I'm going to say first round knockout here. I think Michael Chandler might have a moment or two where he looks okay, but he gets caught. Dan Hooker's striking is top notch, and Michael Chandler does have heavy hands, great boxing, obviously great wrestling, can go 5 rounds, but obviously that's not needed in this fight, just 3 rounds, and I think Dan Hooker just needs 1 round to land a knockout with his killer striking, and I think he gets it done, first round knockout. Then in the main event, also in the lightweight division, we have the Diamond Poirier versus Conor, the notorious McGregor. I'm going to go with Conor McGregor here. I think it'll be first round knockout. I think Conor McGregor is going to try to really get this done quick, go in and out, and just finish this fight in decisive fashion and get a big win. And like he said in interviews, like he needs to finish it even more, emphatically than he did the first time. And I think, the way he was able to deal with Cowboy Cerrone in his last fight, I think he could do the same to Dustin Poirier stylistically. This doesn't work well for Dustin Poirier. And Dustin's best chance of winning is taking this fight to the ground and making it into a wrestling match. But in the first couple of rounds, I think that's going to be an issue for him. And if he tries that game plan, it's going to just wear out his energy, and Conor's going to stuff those takedowns. And he's going to give up any sort of reach with Conor by doing that, and Conor's going to hit him in the clinch and elbow him, and Conor's going to get a first round knockout here. So there's my prediction. Conor McGregor first round knockout. There you have it. There's my predictions, and stay tuned for my post fight show as always. Until then, see ya.